Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech Korean. Today's related to do the speed test comparison between the Poco F3 GT versus the Mi 11X device. Let's see which phone will be able to open this kind of 10 games or faster and how many games will be there in the background RAM management. So that is what I'm going to compare in this entire video. And one quick note, all these 10 games are completely offline based games only and they are very small games as you can see. So let's see which phone will be able to handle this kind of multitasking and which phone can actually keep this many games in the background. That is what I'm going to exactly check by comparing between both phones, Poco F3 GT versus Mi 11X device. If the Mi 11X device was able to open all the games in the RAM management, then I'll try to include 5 more games. So that will be for the next test. So right now let me try to disable the Wi-Fi connection in both phones because right now Wi-Fi connection is not required anyway in both phones and complete background applications are completely clean. As you can see friends, and the RAM availability in the beginning it's of 5.2 GB and 4.6 GB in the Mi 11X device. You can clearly see that. And all these kind of games I did not add into the game space as well. That's another thing which I thought of just mentioning. So let's start the test friends. The Dimensity 1200 versus Snapdragon 870 chipset. So this is going to be really very interesting. Let me just slightly zoom into the phone so you'll be able to see exactly. And these are the 10 games which I'll be doing right now. Let's start with the first game which is the Subway Surf. Let's see which phone will be able to open faster. And this time the Poco F3 GT was able to open faster. It's kind of good. And next is a Candy Crush. And next let's see the Candy Crush first in the Poco F3 GT, just a little bit but not much difference. So you cannot expect so much of difference especially between these both phones. Next is a Temple Run. So Temple Run did open slightly faster in the Poco F3 GT as you can see here, and in the Mi 11X device it took some time. I think it got freezed again. So it did open a couple of times in this Mi 11X device before as well. Same thing with the Temple Run. And this is the Smash It. Let's see. Both are kind of same. Not bad. And next is Crossy Roads. And this is my first time doing the speed test comparison between both phones for Poco F3 GT versus Mi 11X device. So this is going to be really very interesting. A lot of users are actually waiting for this kind of comparison between these two phones as well. So because before I did focus mainly comparing with other phones, not with the Mi 11X device. That is one reason. So I think in the speed test, the Dimensity 1200 in this Poco F3 GT was able to perform really great than the Mi 11X device in terms of the speed test little bit. Yes, as you can see, in terms of the speed test little bit, just a little bit, but not much. So I try to keep these games in the background memory. And next is the Stake Balls. This is a final game which I'm going to show you. So first it did open in the Poco F3 GT as you can see friends. So till now the speed test results are slightly in favor of the Poco F3 GT in terms of opening speeds. That's the one thing which you can definitely consider. Now after opening all these kind of games, 10 games we did open in the background, and now let's see what will be the RAM management between both the devices. That's what I'm going to exactly compare between both phones right now. And the RAM management right now as you can see 5.3 GB versus 5.1 GB. It's kind of completely strange as you can see. Now both phones did open close to 10 games as you can see. Now one thing is that in the Mi 11X device I'm feeling this kind of stuttering is happening sometimes when I'm trying to scroll to the menu. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to notice or not. Just now after this Crossy Roads the menu is getting kind of slowed down. It's not that smooth as this Poco F3 GT as you can see. That's the one thing which I was just mentioning. So now let's start from the back side, all the games. Let's see which phone will be able to handle these 10 games. Next is Angry Birds. Not bad. And Hill Climb Racing. So how many games will be there in the background memory in the Mi 11X device? That is what I'm going to exactly check. And till here. So 5 games are completely open in both phones. Not bad. So 5 games, that's good. And next is Smash It. Till Smash It also no issues. And next is the Temple Run. Temple Run also no problem in the Mi 11X devices Poco F3 GT. That's good. Next is Getaway 2. Getaway 2 also no problem. This game also open in both phones. Not bad. And next is Candy Crush. Candy Crush very bad. It did not get open in the Mi 11X device as you can see friends. And next final game is Subway Surf. Let me just opening from the let me open from the multitasking as you can see friends. So this is one thing which I did observe for the past few days of using this Poco F3 GT. This phone was able to manage really good in terms of the RAM management. I'm not sure how it's kind of different from the Mi 11X device. So but still that's the one thing which I thought of just mentioning. So in my testing the Mi 11X device was able to hold only 8 games. Only 8 games were able to survive in the RAM management test in this phone. But whereas the Poco F3 GT did open 10 games. That's really great to see the RAM management. And all of the RAM availability, right now it's showing 5.5 GB of 8 GB is available and 6.4 GB of 8 GB is available. As you can see, that's the kind of amount of GB it's kind of showing right now, even after opening all these kind of games. You can see, friends, clearly. So in my experience of I'm saying that after using this phone for the past 2 days, that is what I did feel. The performance is slightly the better in this Poco F3 GT, little bit, just a little bit. So I'll try to do plenty of other testings as well. So maybe in the next couple of days I'll try to come back with those kind of testings as soon as possible. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you are interested to know about the Poco F3 GT, how is the performance results when comparing with the other phones. But overall in this kind of testing, one thing was clear that the Poco F3 GT was able to handle this kind of speed test and the RAM management fast. Now the final test is to check the random games. I'll try to open very speed randomly just to see which phone will feel any kind of lag or not. That's what I'm going to exactly check in this kind of testing. This game got closed. As you can see in the MI11X device, this game got closed. This is what happens if the RAM management is not that well organized. Sorry. And Angry Birds too, yes, and Temple Run, that completely closed. So I don't know, the MI11X device I am using for the past few months, but still, even in the beginning as well, the phone was unable to survive this kind of extreme multitasking test even from the beginning. That's the one thing which I thought of just mentioning. So randomly I'm trying to open few games. Till now I did not see any kind of lag, but games are getting closed in this phone. That's only one thing which I did see right now. As you can see, friends, right now I'm trying to do a random test. No problem, absolutely no issues. And yep, and this game also completely closed in the MI11X device. This is the complete review, friends, between both phones in terms of the speed test and the RAM availability. Now the RAM availability got decreased to 3.7 GB is available, and in this phone still 5.6 GB is available. As you can see, extremely kind of different results I'm trying to get in between both phones. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. And let me know to clear all the games from the background. Let's see how much RAM will be available. And right now it's showing about 5.3 GB is available and 4.8 GB is available in the MI11X device. In the next upcoming videos, I'll try to concentrate more on the performance, speed test, display, camera as well. So make sure to stay tuned by subscribing, and don't forget to check the links in description for the playlist of each and every smartphone which I have created. All the playlists are really useful for you to watch and decide which phone is the best to buy. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.